Hello students, today we will start our question number 3. The statement of question number 3 is that if x is equal to 3 plus square root 8, then you have to find x plus 1 over x. In this question we have x but we don't have 1 over x. So in first step we will find 1 over x, then we put this x and 1 over x in both of the values and we get our answer. 1 over x looks simple. So you see 1 as it is and value of x is equal to 3 plus square root 8. But in question number 1 you learned that there is no values in denominator that have a radical sign or radical expression, which means that this value has a radical expression. So we cannot say that this is the value of 1 over x, which means first we have to simplify our value, then we put this 1 over x in that value. How we simplify it? We simply simplify it taking conjugate of this denominator value and multiply with numerator and denominator also. How we can take its conjugate? In conjugate you simply change the sign of your radical expression and multiply with numerator and denominator also. We see that 1 over x, 1 with multiply 3 minus square root 8, it is written as it is. In denominator you know that formula, if a plus b and a minus b both are multiplying, then we can say that a square minus b square is equal to this, both of these values. We simply see that this is a plus b and this is a minus b, this is over a and this is over b. You write this 3 square minus square root 8 square. When you simplify it, 1 multiply with 3 as it is and 1 multiply with square root 8, your answer will be same. 3 minus square root 8 as it is. The square of 3 is not means 3 multiply with 2. Basically it means 3 multiply with 3. So the answer will be 9. And this square cancel with this square root and you get 8 there. And the value of 1 over x will be 3 minus square root 8 over 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. Then 1 over x is equal to 3 minus square root 8. Now you get both of the values. This is our value of x and this is our value of 1 over x. Now you get both of the values. Now simply you put all of the values in your all parts and you will get your answers of all parts. Part 1 say that you have to add x and 1 over x. This is over x and this is 1 over x is equal to, what is the value of x? The value of x is equal to 3 plus square root 8. In between the sign is plus, so you put positive sign, and this is 1 over x and the value of 1 over x you have find there, that is 3 minus square root 8. So simply write 3 minus square root 8. As you see there, this is plus square root 8 and this is minus square root 8, so you can cancel these out. It is similar that if we say 1 minus 1 is answer is 0, then you can say if we subtract these values, first value is plus and second value is in minus, then you can cancel out. In that condition, if both of the values are similar to this, if 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, then it is also square root 8 plus and square root 8 minus, this answer will be 0. And you only remaining values are 3 and this 3, so the answer is 6. So this is over part 1. For this purpose you only have to know these two values. First one is x and second one 1 over x. If you know these values, then you can find any of the expression. X is given, so you simply find 1 over x and you can solve any of the part. If you see your second part, that is x minus 1 over x, it is also same as you attempt your part number 1. This is over x minus 1 over x. X is equal to 3 plus square root 8. You use brackets. Why you use brackets? Because their sign is minus. Then minus value of the 1 plus 1 over x, that is 3 minus square root 8, and you place 1 over x value, that is 3 minus square root 8. Now you simply open your brackets. First value as it is, but in second value you have to apply minus sign all on the values. This is minus, and this sign there is no sign, so you can say there is plus, plus minus minus, and this minus and this minus multiply, you can get plus, and this is square root 8 as it is. You know one thing, that is, if we multiply minus with plus, your answer is minus. If you multiply plus with plus, your answer is plus. And if you multiply minus with minus, your answer is plus. Here we multiply this sign, both of the values. Here we multiply minus with plus, you get minus, and here you multiply minus with minus, you get positive value. Here you see this 3 is in positive form and this 3 is minus, so you can cancel these values. You only get one values that are similar. First one is square root 8 and second one also square root 8. When you add both of the values are same, so you simply say that this answer is 2 square root 8, and answer of x minus 1 over x is equal to 2 into square root 8. As you know that if x add with x, you get 2x. Similar to this, if this is square root 8 and this is also square root 8, you can say that this is 2 square root 8. If we move to our third part, say that you have to find the value of x square plus 1 over x square. For this, you have to apply a formula that we learned in question number 1 of exercise 1.2. The formula is that if a plus b whole square, then it is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Here you can say that if we pick over part number 1, this is over part number 1. You say that this is over part number 1. Why we pick this part? Because in between there is a sign of positive, and in part 3 there is also a positive sign. In this is simple x, and this is also 1 over x in simplified form, so you can apply whole power, then you can solve it. So we pick this part, that is x plus 1 over x. We write there x plus 1 over x is equal to 6. We pick part number 1. Again, in this question you have to put part number 1, so you can get answer of part number 3. For this, here you see this is a power of 2, so you have to take power 2 on both sides. So you simply say that take square on both sides. This is x plus 1 over x whole square, and this is 6 whole square. Here you see this is over a and this is over b. We simply put these values in that formula, so you get x square and 1 over x square. In a you can simply a square, in b you send 1 over x whole square plus 2 formula value of a is equal to x and value of b is equal to 1 over x is equal to 6 square is equal to 36. X square will be written as x square. This square is also on 1 and this square is also on x. So 1 square is 1 and x square is x, and this x is cancelled out with this x. So you get only 2 and is equal to 36. Then x square plus 1 over x square, 2 is adding there. So if this number is adding on the other side, it will be subtract. So you write there 36 minus 2. Then x square plus 1 over x square is equal to 34. Here you see that we only pick x plus 1 over x, and we have to convert this value in the form of x square plus 1 over x square. By which method? We simply use square on both sides, and if you use square on both sides, then you can say this is our final answer, and you have to practice this question also. Next we move to our part number 4. In part number 4 it says that x square minus 1 over x square. In that part we also have to use a formula, and that formula is a square minus b square is equal to a plus b. and a minus b. So this is also in square form and this is also in square form. So you see that this is over a square and this is over b square, and you can convert this in this form. How we solve it? You say, first step you say the x square written as in x, and 1 over x square is written 1 over x whole square, because if we apply this square, square of 1 is also 1, and simply apply this will become over 1 over x square. If it is over a square and this minus b square, you write this a plus b and a minus b. And in part 1 we find the value of x plus 1 over x, and the value of x plus 1 over x, that is equal to 6. So you put 6 over there. And in part 2 we find the value of x minus 1 over x, and that is equal to 2 into square root 8. So you put 2 into square root 8 in the place of x minus 1 over x. So you apply 2 into square root 8. You see these numbers are multiplying, so you simply multiply 6 with 2, so you get 12. Why we don't multiply 6 with square root 8? Basically this is in radical form, so you cannot multiply your simple number with a radical number. So the answer will be 12 into square root 8. This is your final answer. Now if we see over part number 5, part number 5 is x power 4 plus 1 over x power 4. Here you can see similarity. As you see in question 1, part number 1 and part number 3. First we solve x plus 1 over x. Then we solve x square plus 1 over x square. Now you have to solve x power 4 plus 1 over x power 4, which means in part 3 we take part 1, and in part 5 we will take over part number 3. Then we can again apply our formula similar to part number 3, and we get our final answer. You pick this equation, that is x square plus 1 over x square, that is equal to 34. If we want to form in the power of 4, we again take square on both sides. If we take square on both sides, this is x square plus 1 over x square as it is, and whole power is 2, and square of 34 and square 34. And here you apply again that formula, that is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. The value of a is x square, and the value of b is 1 over x square. So you can see that x square and square, 1 over x square whole square, power 2 x square into 1 over x square is equal to 34 square. The 34 square is equal to 1156. Square to square is power 4. This square is on 1 and on x square also. 1 square is 1, and you can see x power 4 as it is. This x square cancel out with this x square, and you can get 2 and 1156 as it is. This 2 adding there. On the other side it will subtracting. Then 1156 minus 2. So you get final answer is 1 over x4 is equal to 1154. And if we move to our last part is very simple and easy to solve. You simply find x minus 1 over x whole square. How you solve it? You simply pick your part number 2. This is over x minus 1 over x, and take square on both sides. So you simply pick x minus 1 over x is equal to 2 square root 8, and you take square on both sides. This square is also on 2, and this square is also on square root 8. 2 become 4, and this square cancel this square root 8, and you get 8, and your answer will be 32. So student, this is our today's lecture. I hope you will understand this. You have to practice all these questions and have to submit in school when you have to given time in the school. Okay, thank you students.